Every single day, without your knowledge or consent, corporations are reaching inside your mind and pulling levers you didn't know existed. The products you buy, the food you crave, the apps you can't put down, none of it is an accident. Billion-dollar teams of psychologists, neuroscientists, and behavioral economists have spent decades reverse engineering your brain's deepest vulnerabilities. You think you're making free choices. You're not. Here are 10 chilling psychological triggers that corporations use to silently control your behavior. Number 1. Scarcity manipulation. When a website flashes only 3 left in stock, your rational brain shuts down. Corporations deliberately engineer artificial scarcity to trigger loss aversion, a hardwired psychological fear of missing out that is twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining something. Studies confirm that perceived scarcity increases purchase intent by up to 200%. They're not warning you. They're weaponizing your survival instincts against your wallet. Number 2, the decoy effect. Corporations don't just want you to buy. They want you to buy what they've already decided you'll buy. By placing a strategically overpriced decoy option between 2 products, they make the more expensive target option feel like a bargain. Your brain isn't comparing prices to reality. It's comparing prices to the trap they set. Behavioral economists call it asymmetric dominance, and it silently redirects billions of dollars every year. Number 3, variable reward loops. This is the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive, and corporations have installed it directly into your phone. Apps like social media platforms deliver unpredictable rewards, sometimes a flood of likes, sometimes nothing. This unpredictability triggers dopamine spikes more powerfully than consistent rewards ever could. Former tech insiders have openly admitted they deliberately engineered this compulsion. Your attention is the product, and your brain chemistry is the cage. Number 4, anchoring. The first number you see poisons every judgment that follows. When a retailer shows a product originally priced at $500, now $199, your brain anchors to that $500 figure, even if the product was never sold at that price. Research shows anchoring affects decisions even when people know they're being anchored. Corporations use this to make you feel like you're winning a negotiation they designed for you to lose from the very beginning. Number 5, social proof engineering. Corporations manufacture the illusion of consensus to override your independent judgment. Fake reviews, inflated star ratings, and strategically placed bestseller labels are all engineered to trigger your brain's herd instinct, the ancient survival mechanism that says if everyone else is doing it, it must be safe. The Federal Trade Commission has documented widespread fake review fraud across major platforms. You're not following the crowd, you're following a simulation of one. Number 6, emotional branding and identity hijacking. Big brands don't sell products. They sell who you believe you are. Corporations spend billions crafting brand identities that fuse with your self-concept, so that choosing a competitor feels like a betrayal of yourself. Neuroscience research shows that brand-loyal consumers' brains show the same activation patterns as religious devotion. Apple, Nike, Harley-Davidson. These aren't companies you buy from. They sell who you believe you are. Apple, Nike, Harley-Davidson. These aren't companies you buy from. They sell who you believe you are. Apple, Nike, Harley-Davidson. These aren't companies you buy from. They sell who you believe you are. Installed inside you. Their identities corporations have quietly installed inside you. Number 7, the foot in the door technique. Corporations start by asking for something small, a free trial, an email address, a single click. Because psychology shows that once you comply with a small request, you're dramatically more likely to comply with larger ones. This commitment escalation exploits your brain's need for internal consistency. You don't want to see yourself as someone who quits, so they get a toe in the door. And once that happens, it's much harder to say no. This manipulation is all around us, and the ramifications are staggering. It's a calculated strategy designed to break down our defenses. The question is, who benefits from this? Who's really in control here? And the truth is more chilling than any of us could have imagined. Because it turns out that this technique can be used to control, not just our actions, but our thoughts, our beliefs, and even our identities. Because the real endgame here is far more insidious than anyone could guess. It's about constructing a reality that benefits someone else. And it leaves us trapped in a cycle we can't easily escape. Because once you're in, and then they walk in with everything they want. Number 8, sensory manipulation in physical spaces. Casinos pump in pure oxygen and remove all clocks. Grocery stores pump bread smells through vents even when nothing is baking. Clothing stores play specific music tempos proven to slow your walking pace and increase browsing time. These are not coincidences. They are meticulously engineered sensory environments designed to lower your cognitive defenses and increase spending. Your 5 senses have been turned into 5 entry points for corporate influence. Number 9, fear-based marketing. Corporations have mastered the art of selling you the solution to a problem they convinced you that you had. Dandruff shampoo, anti-aging cream, security systems. Entire industries were built by first engineering insecurity and then offering the cure. Research in behavioral economics confirms that fear-driven purchasing decisions bypass the prefrontal cortex, the rational decision-making center of your brain. They don't just sell products. They manufacture the wound, then sell you the bandage. Number 10, dark pattern design. Digital interfaces are intentionally built to confuse, mislead, and trap you. Hidden unsubscribe buttons, pre-checked consent boxes, cancellation flows designed to exhaust your patience. These are called dark patterns, and they are now so widespread that regulators in the EU and US have begun formal investigations. Studies estimate dark patterns cost consumers billions annually in unwanted charges. The interface that feels frustrating isn't broken. It was designed to be exactly that, frustrating. These aren't theories. They are documented, researched, and actively deployed against you every single day. The corporations doing this aren't evil in the cartoonish sense. They're simply following the incentive to profit from your psychology before you understand it well enough to defend yourself. Awareness is the only real defense. Once you see the mechanism, it loses some of its power over you. If this video made you think differently about your own choices, subscribe. And remember, if you don't know how they manipulate you, you've never had a chance. Because this is exactly the kind of knowledge